Hello, and welcome to This Thing Called Life, a podcast dedicated to sharing stories about acts of giving, kindness, compassion, and humanity. Your host, Andi Johnson, will introduce you to powerful stories about organ, eye, and tissue donation from individuals, families, and healthcare teams whose experiences will inspire you and remind you that while life is hard, unpredictable, and imperfect, it's also beautiful. We're so happy you're here. Now let's join the show.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to This Thing Called Life. I'm your host, Andi Johnson. We're here today to talk about the power of organ, tissue, and eye donation and the hope that it brings to so many people. And I have two amazing guests with me. We've been chatting it up, talking about farms and pigs and all kinds of other things. So I'd like to introduce Hali and Sera Davis to the show. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Sera.
Of course.
Okay, good. So let's start with Mom. Hali, tell us about your family's journey with transplant.
Yes, so we knew pretty early on that we were going to be dealing with some kidney issues, kidney failure, and then ultimately leading into a transplant.
Okay.
So when she was born, there was a placenta abruption, and she, from that, we had brain damage, liver damage, and kidney damage. So, of course, the liver regenerated, and the kidney was not working then.
Right.
So, she had a team of doctors come in and take care of her and get her to where she needs to be. She was on dialysis until around the age 2, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then she was at stage 3 up until we needed the transplant.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So, Sera, what was it like? Do you have memories of being on dialysis?
I don't. No.
Okay. Thankfully, that's
Yes,
a good thing.
yeah.
So what was that like for you and your husband, John, kind of navigating that? It's always tough. We always have these idealistic ideas that, our babies are going to be born perfectly healthy. I mean, it's tough
Yes.
when you get that diagnosis that it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. So what was that
Exactly.
like for you?
So early on, I always, as she was growing up, I didn't want her to feel like all she is kidney disease,
Right.
or getting a transplant. Like, there's so much more to her.
Yep.
So, of course, we did our doctor's appointments.
Mm-hmm.
We did our labs. We took our medicine, really focused on keeping our body healthy,
Yes.
good foods and stuff. And then we danced, we swam, we
Wow.
did all the things that Sera enjoys, and really kept her going on that positive track of there's so much life out there that I need to explore.
And sleepovers.
And sleepovers.
Sleepovers.
Yes.
That's fun. So, Sera, how old are you now?
I'm 12.
Wow. So what's it like for you? You have your kidney, you're doing great. Talk about what's summer been like for you.
It's been pretty fun, actually.
Yeah? And you're getting ready to make this big move to a farm with lots of land, right?
Yeah.
And what's the best part of that move?
For some reason, I've always wanted a pig, but not a potbelly pig, but like a pig.
Yes.
For some reason. And now I'm getting one, so this is exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be some responsibility too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to raise him from a baby.
Yes, I think you're going to do a great job. I want to ask your mom, what was it like kind of going through that waiting process?
Initially it was really hard. We didn't know what we were going to do, because it's so vulnerable to share this hard part of our life with strangers. So we did it family internally to get tested, and none of us were a match. So then I took that next step, family, friends, and because there's so many people that rally behind Sera.
Right.
So family, friends got tested as well, and we had a match. We were going to do the exchange program with this match. Her name's Tawana, and she made it all the way through the end of all the testing and everything you have to do, and they found like a swollen lymph node. So they were just like, let's check it out a little further, because they do such a great job of scanning and getting that perfect match. And it was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh my goodness. So
caught so early, so we're so grateful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a blessing for her. My goodness.
Yeah. So then, I had to take it a step further, and I put it on social media.
Wow. That's amazing. That's I think the power of social media.
Yes.
So you found a living donor.
Yes.
Alex. Okay. So tell us about that.
I shared it on Facebook, and then it got shared over thousands of times. So it really kind of made it throughout the community and even out to other states. And my husband's company also shared it with their employees. So he works for the railroad, but he is on that side, and then there's also a paving side.
Okay.
And this mom reached out to me and said, my son wants to be tested for you, or for Sarah. And I said, okay. And I was like, are you sure? Because he was 21 years old.
I was going to ask, how old was he?
Like,
yes.
Because he was so young. I mean, I was not thinking about that at 21.
Right.
So,
I don't think many of us at that age would be thinking about that.
and come to find out, he worked on the other side of my husband's company. So within the company, they took care of both Sarah and him.
Wow.
And he said his reasoning for wanting to do this is because he watched his mother go through two kidney transplants, and he didn't want a little girl to suffer like that.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Such a big heart. Oh, such a huge sacrifice on his part, but it couldn't have gone better.
How beautiful. Oh my goodness. So does Alex live in your community?
No.
Okay.
I think he is a couple of hours, like 2 hours, like west from us.
Okay. So he's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Have you had the chance to connect with him?
Yes. So I still talk to his mom often. They did the baseball at UK.
Yes.
So she caught the baseball, or she threw it, he caught it.
Sarah, you threw the baseball at the UK softball game, right?
Yes, I got to throw out the first pitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was so
awesome.
cool. Yeah. And just seeing them together, it was total full circle. Like the year before, we're thinking, what are we going to do?
Right.
She's sick, and that's overwhelming. And then being there and seeing them together and having a great time, and just so beautiful to see it unfold.
Right. Oh my gosh. I think that it's such a perfect illustration of just loving thy neighbor, if you will, and helping one another in that way. So Sarah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? So what's your favorite thing to do as a active 12-year-old?
Well, I do like swimming a lot.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And dance. She's on a dance team.
Oh, you're on a dance team.
Yeah. And I've also been having a few practice moments of what I'm wanting to be when I'm growing up in my room.
What is that? Tell me about that.
I'm so badly wanting to be an actor.
I can see it. I can see you've got that acting bug. And you're very much I love when we were talking about Halloween and your love of like dressing up and being in characters. What's been your favorite Halloween costume?
I've got to say it's going to have to be Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I watched the movie. Yeah, I have seen the movie.
Yeah. Wow.
It's been a while. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, when I was dressing up, I felt like I got to like embrace my dark side.
Ah, like kind of that goth side.
Yeah.
I feel like you can like transform into different characters. I think that's really cool to be able to do.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like pretend flying recently.
Okay.
acting as, I will grab a blanket and act like it's a cave, and I'll start running around my room.
Oh my goodness. I think that's very creative. And then you have your little cousin that you get to hang out with as well.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So you're kind of showing him the ropes, being a good big cousin.
Yeah. But, I feel like our relationship is with brother and sister now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. I get that. What are some things that, how do you feel like you guys kind of pay this forward, this gift that your daughter was able to receive?
Well, that's so hard. We could never,
Yeah.
ever pay this forward. I
Right.
mean, this is an incredible gift. But one thing that we have done is been very active with the Children's Miracle Network.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
She just did a fundraiser Friday night.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. And so, I'm just trying to get involved with Donate Life and
Sure.
getting involved with Children's Miracle Network. One, I think it's so great for her to do,
Yep.
but it's also very therapeutic for us to talk about what has happened and to let other people know it's okay. It's
Right.
it's not so scary being a donor, and it's not so scary being the recipient. We made it through. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a wonderful testimony, and the fact that you are so willing to be so open and vulnerable to show people that you can get through this,
Yes.
and there's a wonderful community around you to
Yes.
support you. And I understand that Sarah's surgeon was Dr. Anchetta from
Yes.
UK.
Yeah.
We had the privilege of having him on the podcast about a year ago. What was it like working with Dr. Anchetta and his team through this process?
They were terrific. They answered all of our questions that we had, any of our concerns. We also, because she's pediatrics at UK, we do the UK transplant, but also nephrology, the pediatric nephrology. And he has been, those doctors, Dr. Cheesty and Dr. Kiesling, have been with her since birth. So I truly trusted every decision that this team
Right.
has made. Everybody treated her as like a person instead of a patient. Like they
Yes.
treated the whole person
Yes.
as Sarah. So, and they guided us through all of it. So I didn't, have to worry so much about decision making here and there because they had it under control for us.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. They're a phenomenal team.
Yes.
What would be your advice for another family who's experiencing something like this?
Yeah, I would tell them to, take each moment as you can.
Yes.
Because you can't plan, you can't
Right.
do any of that. But just to trust your team, and if you don't trust them, then change it. But
Yep.
yeah.
And advocate.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, continuing to advocate and trust your gut. And yeah.
So Sarah, what are you looking forward to?
Probably continuing to be on my dance team and also my career point.
What would you say if you had advice for a young person your age who's got some challenges, some health issues? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah. Never lose hope. And stay confident with yourself.
Okay, give me a high five. I love that.
But, bruh.
Okay, you got to do it again. Make it count. I like that. I like it. Never lose hope and stay confident in yourself.
Yes.
So is that kind of that's when you get up, that's what you live by each and every day and just living
Yeah.
life to the fullest?
Yes.
I love that. You're a source of strength and inspiration for other people and other young people going through similar things. I think that's pretty cool. I think you're pretty superhuman, if you ask me.
That's funny.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share as we're talking today?
Nope, not really.
Okay. Well, just thank you for being here, and I think you're such a you're just a big ray of hope and light for other people and other families. And I think you have some amazing parents. So we are wishing you all the best and wishing you all the best in this move. And
Yes.
and I can't wait to hear more about Wilbur the potbelly pig. I'm gonna need some. You have to keep me up to date with that.
Yeah, I am really trying to raise him after all.
I think you're gonna be great.
I mean, I'm not used to being a pig mom, but I was a rabbit mom, but that didn't go very well.
You know, I was a rabbit mom too, and it didn't go very well.
Like, I had two
I think they're
younger
harder
bunnies.
than we
Yeah.
anticipated.
Two younger bunnies, and then they both died, and then we lost our older bunny.
Yes, I get it. Bunnies are tough because
They are.
you want one, you get real excited, and then you realize that they don't really do a lot. So-
No, I felt like that with Jane, but with Baloo, I like held her every day, and we would cuddle for hours.
So were they indoor bunnies?
Yes.
Oh, see, I had to keep my bunny outside, so that really wasn't much fun.
Yeah.
Baloo and Jane were lucky. They got to stay indoors, so I had to cuddle with Baloo for hours.
Oh, now, did you have them? Were they litter box trained? Because I've seen the
Yes.
bunnies that are
Yes.
litter box.
Yes.
Yeah, Baloo was a little about straight. Jane was
Nice.
as well.
Oh, well, I just love that you love animals that way. I think that's very cool too.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you both spending time with us and really just sharing your testimony. And, I think it gives hope, and it, people who are watching this can see,
Yes.
what the experience has been like, and
Yeah.
and
I
find
mean,
strength in that.
She has grown so much in 17 months.
Yeah.
Because I think she was 4'1" and
Wow.
and 63 pounds, and now we're 4'11" and 88 pounds.
Oh my goodness. You're doing
that
great,
kidney was
kiddo.
powerful, huh?
Yeah, Alex Jr. definitely is.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's Alex Jr.
Oh.
The kidney has
Alex
a name.
Jr.
Alex Jr.
Yeah, they all have a
Named it
name.
after I had to name it after my donor, obviously.
Yes, obviously. I love that.
Yeah.
And so you think of him all the time. He's always with you.
Yes.
So what an awesome gift for you to receive.
Yes.
So,
I gotta stop laying down like a clown.
yeah. Well, you're awesome. So thank you for being here today.
Of course.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to take you up on that. All right. Well, I want to thank my guests, Sera and Hali, for joining us and just sharing the story about transplant and really going through something so significant with their baby, who is now growing up and doing great. But it is a reminder of how organ donation transforms lives and impacts families and communities. So as we close today, I'd like to just remind you that there are more than 100,000 people who are waiting for life-saving organ transplants. And they're men, they're women, they're children like Sera, who received her gift of life. And you can be hope. You can be the power of hope for someone who's waiting. You can learn about being a living kidney donor like Sera's donor Alex did and step up. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. Someone who gave the gift of life as a living donor reminded us of that not too long ago, and I think it's so powerful. So I would just encourage you to learn more. You can go to networkforhope.org. And as always, I just encourage you to please be kind to yourself and to others. Take care.
Thank you for listening to This Thing Called Life. Subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your favorite podcast to make sure you get updates on all new episodes. And we would truly appreciate it if you would share, like, or give us a review to help us grow.